Our scripture reading this morning comes from Acts chapter 23, continuing to follow Paul in this major incident in his ministry, in his trip to Jerusalem, his sufferings and subsequent deliverance. The basic point of the passage is quite simple. God's going to win. If you get lost in the details, remember that. God will win. It's been the point of most of these chapters we've been looking at, but we'll look at that as that's manifested here in this passage. Again, as we said, in chapter 23, we'll be getting our reading at verse 12. Read all the way down to verse 35. I call you now to give your careful attention to this reading of God's holy and inspired word. When it was day, the Jews made a plot and bound themselves by an oath, neither to eat nor drink till they had killed Paul. There were more than 40 who made this conspiracy. They went to the chief priests and elders and said, "We have strictly bound ourselves by an oath to taste no food till we have killed Paul. Now therefore you, along with the council, give notice to the tribune to bring him down to you, as though you were going to determine his case more exactly. And we are ready to kill him before he comes near." Now the son of Paul's sister heard of their ambush. So he went and entered the barracks and told Paul. Paul called one of the centurions and said, "Take this young man to the tribune, for he has something to tell him." So he took him and brought him to the tribune and said, "Paul, the prisoner, called me and asked me to bring this young man to you, and he has something to say to you." The tribune took him by the hand and, going aside, asked him privately,